Yo, is this the most douchebag? Yo, this is the douchebag used car salesman look, yeah. So you wanna buy a Toyota? Or you wanna buy this Impala? Which one you wanna buy, huh? You wanna buy this Impala? You wanna buy this Chevy Impala? Motherfucker. Yo, this is the salesman look, motherfucker. You ain't never seen this look. This is called Give Me the Impala. Woo. What's up? I'm convinced that if I dress like I'm Irish, I look fully Irish if I shave my face. If I shave my face and dress like I'm Irish, I will look exactly like I'm Irish. If I don't shave my face and I put on some kind of gold shit, then the Italian comes out. You know what I mean? And then if I dress English, then I look really English, because all three of those things are mostly what make up my body, which is English and actually not even Italian much. There's mostly Irish and English in the UK, and you know, we're talking about Norway and shit like that. We were joking about it with Leah's brother the other day. He was like, so basically you're like the most evil person ever or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, basically. We were looking at all the places I'm from and we're like, yeah, you're pretty fucked up. So guys, I didn't intend to do these live streams from Corrupted's YouTube channel. Yo, Corey, have a good graduation day. Congratulations to everybody graduating high school. I'm sure there's some people who might have graduated college, actually, too, as well, maybe. But really, congratulations to you. I'm assuming that this notification didn't go out anywhere because it's 6 o'clock and there's only 16 people in here right now. And while you might say, well, it's Saturday, people are out doing stuff, that's true. But I think 16 is a little low. I think if a notification really went out to 7,800 people, that you know, there'd be at least 30 people in here by now. So I'm gonna bet that it's just now sending out the notifications, probably. I'm on my way to get an AC, as much as it pains me, because that's gonna cost more money. I hate spending it. We don't have an AC, and I noticed not only is my computer running slow because of it, it is burning hot in our room. Like, we got Leah's computer running, my computer running, the Xbox is running, the TV running. It's all in the same living room because we live in the same room, basically. And it is hot as balls in that room. Like, it is really hot. Is this working? There we go. So we're gonna have to go get an AC. Now upstairs in the upstairs room, it is also hot as balls, but all our electrical equipment and computers are not in there, so like I'm less worried, but sleeping at night will be uncomfortable. So I'm gonna try to find a couple of air conditioners, and I'm hoping, you know, unfortunately the one upstairs is a 6,000 BTU unit, and that's so we really need a 6,000 BTU, but that's gonna cost $200 probably. So that blows. I think I'm going to Home Depot, not Best Buy. But you know what? I might go to Best Buy, because Best Buy has like them laid out right in the beginning of the store, and also Best Buy is really quick with checking out and shit like that. So maybe I'll go to Best Buy instead of Home Depot. But I have to drive by Home Depot to go to Best Buy, so I don't know. Okay, Fabe, what's up, buddy? Thanks, Connor, for $5. That's $5 to the air conditioning unit fund, baby. Long live Fami. Connor, thanks, man. I got an idea, guys. Too many points in the bank. There's just too many of them. So I figured it out. It took me a while to figure this out, to deliberate on this. So you guys are hearing it first. I've got an idea, and this is, many people have had similar ideas, but I've got it narrowed down to, I think, what I want it to be. Here's the plan. Points in the bank will happen once every 2 months. The championship will be defended every 3 to 4 weeks. On the weeks that there's no championship on the line and there's no points in the bank, obviously, everybody can be voted for. And when you're voted for, what happens is the top 3 people, their points carry over week to week until the championship night. So it's not everybody's points from that night, but the top 3 people, including the champion. Because we said the top 3 people's points carry over. So let's say me, Leah, and Ken all have 100 points every week. And we are the top 3 people. Then we would all have 300 points to start on championship night. Now, people said, what about the champion? Because then that kind of messes up the champion, because it's not fair. Then everybody else will have 300 points, or 180, 300, and the champion will be starting at 0, disadvantage for the champion. So I thought, well, no, you can vote for the champion too. So the champion could go into championship night in the lead with 500 points and someone else with 300. So that would keep it interesting every week. Plus the champion would also still have that chance as well. So that's my idea. And that would keep it interesting week to week, and also everybody could be voted for. Because people are like, why don't you make it head-to-head and elimination every week? Well, we kind of did that a little bit already. And what we found was, unfortunately, we lose 40% revenue. So if I was to make, so if we were to make $600 in a night on Monetize This, we would instead make about 3. If we were going to make 1,000, we would make 400. You know what I mean? It was really bad. You know, it wasn't that bad, but it was, I'm just giving you an easy example. So you would lose 40% of revenue every time the champion couldn't be voted for. And when we were only allowing 3 people to be voted for, it's very limiting. So that is the main reason. Otherwise, I would have loved to keep that format where it's like, you know, it's Leah versus Ken versus somebody else. You know, that's more legit, and I like that better. But what happened was a lot of people wanted to vote for like me or Ken or somebody else who didn't make it, and so then they wouldn't vote. So then you would effectively lose revenue. What the fuck are these people doing in front of me right now? Yo, what's up, everybody? I think I'm gonna go to Best Buy, even though it's farther away, just for the convenience of walking in the store. Keeping it simple, because all the ACs are at the beginning of the store, and Home Depot's weird. Sometimes the people that work there are fucking like assholes. So Madrid, what's up? What's up to Madrid? Amigos. So you tell me what you guys think of that. Everybody's loving Fami. Leah's back at the house. Someone's gonna watch 3 kids, you know? They're dying back there, though. It's so hot in that room. It is like fucking ferocious in that house. I'm like, you know, it's bad because I wanted to get in this car and get out of there, because I was like, let me get in the car. This is gonna be great. You know, it's so friggin' cold in the car right now. I love it. It's like an ice box in here right now. I'm even wearing this douchebag shirt. Like, you know, if I'm wearing this shirt, there's 2 things that are going on. Number 1, I'm out of shape and I don't fit into any of my shirts. Number 2, I just throw it on and it's like wicked thin and cool. Yeah, I'm sure that nobody got the alert for this, because I can tell. Because when I started, only 19 people were in here for a while, so I'm certain that nobody got this alert. I would just say, just always be scoping out my channel, I guess. I don't know. And I didn't send an alert out on Twitter or on Patreon that I was going live, so that didn't help either. You know? Fami for champ, baby. Your mom got this alert? What is this, fucking 1998? Your mom tasted my cum. See, some people got the alert. I've been on for 10 minutes, though. Some people just got the alert now. But hey, that's better than nothing. I'll take 10 minutes in, as opposed to never. Although I'm certain some more people will get alerts over the next 30 minutes, which is fucking just dumb. I get urges to check too. I get urges to check people's YouTubes like all the time. I'm like, did he upload something? So those are the people, those are the YouTubers, you know, if they have an audience like that, they're gonna be somewhat okay, I think. I got one now, yeah. Yeah, I do like going live kind of out of nowhere randomly just to talk about shit, you know. Thanks to Connor for the $5 in the super chat, man. What's up? Super chat. Yeah, it's probably gonna cost me a couple $100 for this for these ACs, so this is gonna be fucked. It seems like every week I fucking have to buy something or something goes wrong. I need to save, somebody asked me how far away from a house am I. I need to save, I need to make probably $18,000. Once I make $18,000, then I can get a house. Because then I'll have the down payment of $13,000 to $15,000. And then, you know, we'll have about, you know, we'll have a couple thousand in the bank to pay the next month's mortgage, you know, and to make sure the mortgage payments are there, you know what I mean? So we're a little ways away here. I plan on doing some stuff for patrons tonight, so if you're a patron, look for that. You know, doing some podcast stuff. There's so much shit up there right now. But again, I'm gonna plan on doing this like link press alert release. Because if you're on Patreon, you know that it's hard to search for things, to search for old episodes. Like, so if you want to go listen to every episode of Corrupted, like, say you've only heard 5 episodes of Corrupted, and you're like, well, I pay $2 a month on Patreon. I want to hear all 50 episodes of Corrupted. What the fuck? You can, it's just you have to go search through all the posts, and that's a pain in the ass. So I've been sending out a post with a link to my Dropbox, and the Dropbox is full of every episode and everything else. And you can just insta-download every episode. If your phone could actually handle that, I don't know. But if you're lacking space, you know, you can download it on your desktop, on your cell phone, whatever you want. Or you could just come back later and listen or something like that, you know. You could just listen and not download if you really can't. But, you know, someday maybe that Dropbox won't be there. So I would recommend, you know, if you could, download the episodes. And, you know, if you ever have trouble with any of that and you're like, Joe, I really want to listen to like episode 10 and 28 or whatever, and I can't find the whatever the fuck, just message me on Patreon. I'll send you the link to the Dropbox right away. Like, hey, well, as soon as I can, you know. Here's the Dropbox link, you know, but it's going to be posted almost every week with an update. So there'll be like all episodes of Corrupted. Click on this to get all the Dropboxes. All the episodes of Morning Madness. And those links shouldn't change. So even if you save the links, like you can check every week or every couple weeks and it should be updated with the new episodes. So there's that way of doing it as opposed to just the Patreon tag postings or whatever, which do work, but Patreon is randomly, some episodes have gone missing from Patreon that I didn't take down. So no one's driving with me. I left all the kids at home. It's weird because I want to take Gavin. He's 8 years old, so I mean, I was like, I could take him and stuff, but it's like really hot at home. It's really hot, and the baby's running around, and Brenna's, my daughter's kind of crazy. So Gavin actually can help Leah. So I left Gavin at home because if something's going on, you know, you can be like, hey Gavin, can you go get your brother this or figure out whatever he's doing? I gotta do this, and Gavin will do it. You know, he'll be like, okay, I'll be right back, and you know, he'll do whatever needs to be done or whatever. So like if the baby's in the middle of being changed and Brenna's like, I really want milk right now, I want a drink or whatever. You know, you can be like, hey Gavin, you want to get your sister a glass of milk or whatever? He'll be like, okay, you know, usually. And so, like, I don't know, he's helpful at home, so I just left him at home, you know, in case Leah needs help. Otherwise, I would have liked to take somebody out here with me. He's not always good. Sometimes he's like, no, I'm playing Fortnite. But then you're like, hey, I'll take your Xbox away. Go get your sister a drink. And then he'll be like, all right. Sometimes he's like that. Da 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 da. Well, we did a $5 super chat from my buddy Connor from OKFabe. So, that's a win right there. I paid for the gas, Connor. My hero growing up, that's really tough. I didn't have a hero. I just had people that I liked. I don't know. I think I talked about that I recently talked about that on Morning Madness. I made fun of heroes. I said that doesn't make any sense. Like George Carlin never saved me from a burning car wreck, you know? But yeah, growing up, I would say, I answered that on Morning Madness. I did a whole podcast on that. But I think I came to the conclusion that it was people like, you know, George Carlin, Hulk Hogan, Howard Stern, Shawn Michaels, you know, when I was a teenager, it was people like, you know, Stone Cold or something. But I mean, you know, Stone Cold, I knew it was a TV character. So even though, like, I loved the wrestlers, you know, I don't like the word hero, but I like inspiration of people that I really liked. I mean, I would say it was stuff more like Howard Stern, George Carlin, Dennis Leary, Bill Cosby's himself stand-up, Steve Martin's stand-up. Like people's stand-up is what I really liked. Hey Matt, what's up, man? It'll be all right, dude. I'm sorry about your mom. I can't imagine that, dude. I mean, I know that my dad died when I was 8, but that was when I was 8, and I'm 33 now, and I have not had a major loss in my life since my dad died when I was 8. So as terrible as that was, and it still to this day bothers me. Oh my God, what was it? Remember? Do you guys remember that night when I fucking made fun of myself for bursting into tears randomly? Like, what the fuck was that? I forget what it was, but me and Leah were watching something. We're watching some show, and it was like sad, and we had it on for some dumb reason, and like Leah couldn't stop watching. It was some drama show, and I don't remember exactly what the line was, but basically the kid's dad died, and I wasn't even watching the show. This was the weirdest fucking thing, Matt. I was like writing something down. I was doing stuff for the show, and I kept glancing up at this horrible like Hallmark or something movie or show or whatever it was. I was like, what the fuck are we watching? You know, and I'm doing this and scribbling or whatever, writing stuff. And then randomly I just happened to look up for a second. You know when you're thinking, but then you watch something real quick while you're thinking about it? So I looked up and I'm watching, and that was at the moment when the kid, I sort of got that, like, somebody died, a parent died or something like that. And the kid was like, had a nightmare or something, and the mother was like, what's wrong or something? And then the kid was like crying, and he was like, I had a dream or something. I just had a dream, and I couldn't remember Dad's face. And that was the line, was like, I couldn't remember Dad's face, or it was something like that. It was a nightmare, and I couldn't remember his face. And the kid was, and I don't know what the hell happened. I have no idea what happened. I wasn't really thinking about it even. I was like, I was doing other stuff, and I just happened to hear that line. I was watching. Dude, oh, I was sitting over at my desk even. You're right. I wasn't even watching it out really. I was in the corner of my eye. I was at my desk, and the TV was up here, and Leah was on the couch. And dude, I started fucking bawling my eyes out and shaking. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I think it's on video. I think we have some of this on video somewhere. Because I was taping, or I was starting to work, like, I was starting to video something, or video myself to do a video. And Leah was like, what the hell is going on with you over there? And I was like shaking and crying and shit. And it was like traumatic. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I couldn't believe what was going on. I had no idea. I barely paid attention to the TV. For whatever reason, that triggered me. Like, I felt immediately like I had a flashback in my mind to being 8 years old and to realizing that my dad was dead. And it wasn't like I'm an adult Joe Cronin, 33 years old, or Dan. It wasn't like I was in the present. It was like I was immediately in the past. And an instant, like I instantly was in that emotional state, exactly like I went back in time to when I was a kid and when, like, everything I'd be feeling at that point. It was fucking bizarre. And listen, I've made fun of people before that say this shit. That are like, oh, I've got post, you know, whatever the fuck syndrome, or I've got some kind of goddamn, you know, whatever the fuck it is, like after war and stuff like that. People have flashbacks and have issues and shit like that. Time travel is real. I don't think it was time travel though. Like, it wasn't time travel. I'm not trying to say it was time travel, but what I'm saying it is like it's something that it's like intense nostalgia, and it brought me into that moment. It made me think I was there. It was really weird because I wasn't even invested in this show. I barely knew what was going on. PTSD is what it was like. Yeah, exactly. And I have never, ever in my life, ever felt that. I have never felt like that, ever. That is the one time. I almost want to feel it again because it was so insane and powerful. It was fucking whacked out. It was like a trip. If anybody's ever done a drug or done a certain drug or too much weed or something, and you kind of had this, you hit this other plane of existence that is weird, and it was completely either scary or awesome. And, you know, eventually you think about wanting to try that again because it was just so wild. You've never felt like that ever. That was like what it was like. It was weird as shit, guys. Like, except for it was sad, so it wasn't good, but it was. I started laughing after a few minutes. Like, I was laughing. I was bawling my eyes out laughing. And Leah was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing over there? You know, 1 minute I'm sitting there making a video. The next minute Leah sees me fucking crying. And she's like, and I don't cry. So she's like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. And I couldn't control it. It was like overtaking me. I was like a girl. It was like, when you see, I was weird. I can't tell you enough how weird it is. I'm 33 and I've never experienced anything like that, and anything. It was so crazy. I don't know what it means. I wish that it was like a specialist near me right now, like a doctor or something, that I could be like, this is what happened, you know, tell me, like this isn't crazy. Saliva. Yeah, sounds like a trip. Yeah. Betty the Fart Sniffer, yeah, that would be, you know, I would think you'd like the channel, you know. Joe, is this the UK you drive at the side? What? What's UK mean? The country? What? I don't get that, Mike. Fuck, a lot of people are showing up here. I bet you other people are buying ACs too. Alright, well. Why am I on the left? I'm not in the UK. Does it look like I'm on the left to you guys? I'm on the left side of the car. Oh, it looks like I'm on the right side of the car to you, huh? Oh, yeah, video flips. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. The video camera's flipped. I can assure you that the wheel is on the left side of the car. I'm not driving on the right side of the car. That's funny. Joe, I'm not house hunting right now because I need so I've got mostly all the IRS bills and everything else paid off for the most part, almost everything. But I need about $18,000 to buy a house, because I need the down payment of the house and then a little cushion, you know, once we get in there. So I've almost paid off all the IRS stuff and all the bills that I owe, and I have to pay that off. They won't let me buy a house unless every penny of the IRS taxes are paid off. So we're about $5,000 away from that, and then I need to save about $18,000. So we planned on hopefully June, July, August. Well, we planned on February, March, April, and that didn't work out. Now we planned on June, July, maybe August. Now it looks more like July, August, September. But I don't know what's going to happen now, because if we don't get in there quick enough, Gavin's going to have to start school. And we didn't want to have to take him out of school if we find a house. But we can't even think about finding a house right now, because I need to make $18,000, you know, on top of whatever else their bills. Wow, I'm just watching people just fucking park like fucking idiots right now. Alright, I'm gonna go buy this AC, which sucks, because it's like I just told you I need to save $18,000, and now I'm gonna go fucking spend $200 something on an AC. And Troy's asking to play PUBG, so I'll probably do that as soon as I get home. Alright guys, well, Joe Brashear, what's up, Joe? Yeah, that would be normally about 6 months of work, no doubt. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know, man, it's gonna be close, because we have to run the website still. We have to pay people, you know, we have to pay equipment stuff. We're gonna have to buy things, you know, all the diapers, all the kids stuff, all the other things, whatever the fuck. Have to pay down some of the credit cards even to get the credit score right. So it's a mess, dude. You know what I mean? It's right now. It's not good, but it ain't bad either. It's not bad. You know, it's not the. But that's the fact, man. You wanted to know. That's the answer. I'm pretty honest. You know what I mean? Some other people will be like, it's going all right or whatever. You know, I'll tell you right up. I need to save 18K. And that's why I can't do monetize this where it's like one guy versus another guy, because then a lot of people won't vote because they want to vote for somebody else. So I know the video looks like I'm driving on the other side. You're right, dude. It does look weird. But no, I am on the right side in America, or on the left side in America, looking like I'm on the right. Now I get why you're saying the UK a bunch. I get it. But no, I promise I am on the correct side. Look. See? Is it still backwards? It's still backwards. I guess. Why does it do that? There you go. There you go. Now you can see it. Cobra Kai review is up on Patreon, Lord Shrimp Juice. So I came up with the idea. You know, we've had this idea before, but I mixed a couple ideas together once again. That on monetize this, what we're gonna do is points in the bank every 2 months, championship on the line every 3 to 4 weeks, and on the weeks that we don't have points in the bank or a championship, we will take the top 3 people who are voted for in points, and their points will carry over until championship night. So the top 3 people each week, their points carry over to the championship night, including you can vote for the champion. That way on championship night, the champion could have points. So, yeah, baby. Lord Shrimp Juice, if you're a patron, Lord, scroll down a little bit on Patreon. It should be there. Me and Troy did 48 minutes. Now, I don't remember what I released it for patrons. I'm hoping I released it to almost all patrons, like $2 and up. If I didn't do that, somebody let me know. I'll go look when I get home, though. Because, yeah, that should be, I should have made that available for almost everybody on Patreon to hear, if not everybody. at least $2 and up. So let me know if you don't see it. If you're like a $1 patron or a $3 patron and you don't see it, and it's only for $10 patrons, I might have made a mistake. Let me know. I am going to upload it for everybody soon on YouTube so they can see it, but, you know, it's been up for early for patrons for the last week, 2 weeks. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Lord, I know you're a patron. I meant for everybody else, but yeah, I was talking to you, but yeah, I know you're a patron. It does get hard sometimes to remember who everybody is doing whatever with whatever. Even people that message me a great deal, because I have a bad short-term memory, so sometimes I do forget, like, you know, you'll be like, it's me, remember? And it's hard to remember, like, Patreon name, Twitter name, YouTube name. It's tough. Austin Young, I did see your patron the other day. I think you became a $2 patron. I think, Austin. What's up, Austin? I did see that, man. And I should be shouting out all the patrons again tonight on Corrupted and on Monday on the Monday Night Raw review. You guys keep the goddamn show going, so it's much appreciated. We're trying to make sure we still stick in that 30 hours of content a month spot, if not go more. King of the Ring's an interesting thing, TSS. That type of tournament idea is a great idea. To do it in one night, we could do it in one night. That could work in one night, like, you know, for half an hour, it's this guy versus this guy, and then on to the next one. Yeah, that could work. That could be wild, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night tonight, man. For Insomniac, and then Corrupted episode 50. Alright, I gotta go get an AC because I'm fucking dying. I would pay $20 a month for Morning Madness. You should up the price. I do want to up... I did make a mistake. A lot of people say, Joe, why don't you up the price? Me and JB could do that, Crazy Blade. A lot of people say, why don't you up the price? And... I agree that perhaps Corrupted and Morning Madness and everything could have been lumped into a $10 a month thing or a $5 a month thing. But Corrupted is available for $1 or $2 and Morning Madness at $5. But there's a lot of people out there that don't have a lot of money. And there's a lot of people out there that $1 a month or $2 a month is a lot for them. So what I do is, if you're serious about bonus content and supporting the show, then yes, $1 or $2 is huge. Like, that is very helpful if everybody becomes a $1 or $2 patron. But I know that it probably should be higher in some cases, but what I factor in is that some people who do have a decent amount of money or do make a decent living or like do have a couple extra dollars, they've upped their patrons. So, you know, some people say, well, some people only use the $5 worth of content. They're using all the stuff in the $5 patron tier. But you might be a $15 patron because you want to help out more. So I count people that if they're watching everything, you know, and they're just loving the shit out of it, and they feel that they're getting way more than they should for $2 a month, a lot of times I trust that those people will be like, you know what, I'm gonna do $10 a month just because, like, this is awesome. And a lot of people do that, and some people do that. So that allows for some of the people out there who are lucky enough, and Lord Shrimp just went up to $10. Thank you, Lord Shrimp. Lord Shrimp just became a $10 patron. See right there. Some people, you know, who can't afford to do more than $2 a month, they can still enjoy that show. They can still get a lot of things. But it's offset by the guy who, you know what, all the stuff I watch so much content, I'm going to throw $10 at Joe. So that sort of makes up for the 8 people that can't afford to do more than $1 or $2. There's always 1 or 2 guys who'd give $10 when they don't have to. So I think that balances it out. It allows us all to sort of like, it's, I don't know, like, it's like leaving the box outside at Halloween and saying, take one, you know? I don't know, I think it works pretty good. What's up, Awandi? What's up, everybody? Yeah, so I don't know. I think it allows everybody to see it. If I wasn't an alcoholic, I could do 10. What's up, PM? I certainly know what you're talking about, dude. A couple years ago, I have actually had my car running with the AC on. A couple of years ago, I would have freaked out right now if my AC was still running about the...
To answer.
Oh, sorry, everybody. Rest in peace, headphones. Fucking goddamn. Alright, I gotta go get this AC. This sucks. I have to go spend money. That kills me. Oh, Fernando. He donates $4.99. Fernando Manzano. What's up, Fernando? Hey, Joe. How's it going? Going pretty good, Fernando. Sleepy Never. What's up, Sleepy? Yeah, I'm just hot, man. I gotta go get an AC. It's 89 degrees in the house. All the equipment is getting hot. The computer was... I noticed my computer's slowing and the temp in my computer is telling me the computer's up. It's like recommending cooling system. So we don't want to fry my computer and Leah's computer. So, and we're all dying. So I gotta get an AC. So that kind of sucks. But Fernando, man, thank you for the $4.99. And thanks for the super chat. I may stream again on my way out of here. It's possible that I'll do that. So I will see you if I decide to do that when I get home. As soon as I get home, well, I mean, I'm in Boston. Why is it so hot? When I get home, I'm going to probably make a couple of podcasts and such and shit. Yeah, Walmart has cheap ass, yeah, but I got to go to Walmart, yeah. I go to Walmart. Let me go see what the prices in this Best Buy are. I think they match prices, too. Get the Walmart app out, you know. Be like, yo, I seen this at Walmart for like fucking $89. Why is it $119 here? It's $89 at Walmart. Then they're just like, yeah, that place is a piece of shit. Yeah, but you say you match anybody's prices. Well, we're not going to match piece of shit prices. Well, yeah, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for the super chats. I'll see you guys in a while. Hey, SOCOM Castle just updated the big one. Did you down yours or did you up yours? SOCOM Castle, thanks for the Patreon update. Looks like he edited his pledge, so now I gotta shout this out before I get out of here. I think a lot of people did. I just gave that little speech and everybody was like, you know what? That was my mother calling, sorry. She's in Nova Scotia for the whole week. So she was just telling me she's getting home. So she could have gone and beaten up Scott McKinnon. Alright, I'm gonna go gobble somebody in this Best Buy. Thanks, guys.